If you really want to aspire to something, then you've got to understand this. No one cares about you, and no one gives a shit about you.
This is the Boulder Zone, the fusion of masculine insight and entertainment.
This is Sparta!
Here's your host, Marco Boulder.
No one cares about you in your life more than you. And you can be all sad about it, or you can accept it as a reality and be like, okay, it's on me, and then start being smart. Take responsibility, put myself in situations, create some skin in the game. This is the harsh truth. If you don't have any skin in the game, nothing will happen. If you don't take responsibility, nothing will happen.
That's right. No one gives a shit about you, at least to the level that you think they should. Harsh? Sorry. It's not personal. It's just human nature. It's not specific either. This applies to virtually everything you need or want. It even applies to most of the people in your life, including your family. If you only have one person that you're convinced cares about you, count your blessings. Despite what all the others tell you, they really don't care what you want. Your boss doesn't give a shit about you either. He cares about two things. Are you getting your job done and not being a pain in his ass? He's not being malicious. He's just got his own shit to worry about. Guys, that girl you want to date, she doesn't care that you can't get her off your mind. That virus, you know, the one that the government made worse, it wasn't out to get you. It just took an opportunity to do what it does, to fuck people up. Obviously, it doesn't have the capacity to give a shit about you. But you know who says they do, but really doesn't? The government. People care about themselves and how others can be of value to them. Once you understand that one sentence, you should never have a problem with it again. Again, no one gives a shit about you unless there's something in it for them. And really, that's okay. Because once you learn this about them, that knowledge becomes a tool for you. Do you know when people are most likely to give, though? When they think it will make them feel better. For example, they donate when they think it will put a smile on suffering faces. Not a bad thing. That feel-good sensation is driven by the brain's reward systems. People aren't altruistic so much because it helps people, but more because it helps them feel good. They enjoy the warm and fuzzy feeling they get from helping others. Get that? Maybe it stems from their faith. Maybe it's their upbringing. Regardless, your desires are secondary. It's the same with that girl or guy that you're pining for. Unless they see value in you, they don't give a shit how much you want them. What's in it for her? What's in it for him? Are you good looking? Are you interesting? Do you have money and status? What specifically do you bring to the table that's valuable to them? And women, don't say all this, because all that will only get you so far, especially with a man that has his shit together. If you want more from the world, you have to give more to the world. The world doesn't owe you shit. No amount of sulking, selling, or protesting will change this. It bears repeating. If you want more from the world, then you have to give more to the world. The world doesn't owe you shit. Life isn't fair. Well, actually, it is fair because it's unfair to everyone. Listen, don't burden yourself with busting your ass to win these people over. They may listen, but you know what they're probably thinking? Say it with me. I don't give a shit. Is that depressing to consider? But I suppose. Is toiling over it going to make them care about you? No. I'm not recommending that when someone comes to you wanting something, that you turn into an asshole and go into I don't give a shit mode. even though that may be what you're thinking. Because as I mentioned, I'm a firm believer that you have to give to the world to get from the world. Guys, this rant is about preparation, not attitude. To whom you attach value to in order to achieve your goals, do it wisely. Remember, as humans, we are motivated by self-interest or need. You can have what you want if you are willing to pay the price. Maybe the lifestyle you want is only possible with a job that requires a solid ability to sell, as many do. Then go become a damn good salesman or saleswoman. Maybe you want to be connected to famous and powerful people. That makes sense. People like that do have a lot to offer. But you'd better be prepared to provide huge value in return. Guys, if you want a sexy and intelligent top shelf girl, then you'd better be able to bring the body of Adonis, the mind of Einstein, and the means of Bezos. Why? Here's the second part of this little uncomfortable secret that no one tells you. Listen closely. Whatever you are looking for, you get it from an auction, not a department store. Are you the highest bidder, or are you just picking from the shelf? Not everything in life is winner take all, but always go after it like it is. You have to compete for the good things in life because everyone else wants them too. Do you have a next level mindset? Great. Then be prepared to fight for those finer things because the more accomplished among us wants them too. Competition raises your level so that you can take advantage of favorable opportunities. Let's say you didn't get the dream job or that hot girl or into that Ivy League school. Especially in defeat, remaining competitive keeps you in the game to go after a comparable or even better situation. Don't forget that the money you want, the people you prefer, and the experiences you desire don't give a shit about you. They only give a shit about what you can bring to them. So use that shit to your advantage. That's the show. It was a quick one. Thanks for tuning in. Hit boulderzone.com if you want to get in contact with me. Remember the social media stuff that we've got going on. If you're in the gym, in the office, in your car, tune into my Apple Podcast channel and check out all the good things there. Until next time, you know what to do.
Get Boulder.